Hello everyone and welcome to Star Wars on High. Thank you for stopping by. We are back with another High Republic review, this time on The Blade Issue 1 by Charles Soule. Now this is a mini-series that I've been waiting for a while. This 4-part series will tell the backstory of Jedi Porter Engle, aka the Blade of Bardata. We first met Porter Engle in Light of the Jedi as a retired Jedi who lived out on the frontier and spent his days cooking. But as the Nile showed up, we learned that there was more to this Jedi than just his cooking skills. Issue 1 takes us back to his prime on a far-off planet known as the Bone World. We find Engle in a small cantina doing what he loves, cooking. Only this time around he isn't very good at it. The patrons don't really like the food even though it's free, but it's what Porter loves. He doesn't even mind the criticism because he knows that he's not good at cooking. But his attention is drawn away as he's notified of trouble outside and moves out to investigate. As he makes his way over to the crowd, we can see why it's called the Bone World, with massive skeletons and fossils everywhere, almost as if this was a water planet at some point and everything dried up. Porter makes his way over to the arguing group and interjects. The group has been arguing over the ownership of a bag of stolen property. When Porter walks up, introducing himself and his sister Barish, explaining that he's just a concerned citizen. It appears that the two Twi'leks were accusing the Nautolan of stealing Ambercrest from them, which is the only reason anyone comes to this planet, but the Nautolan argues that he was lost and came across the Ambercrest by mistake. Barish instantly can tell that the Nautolan is telling the truth and Porter jumps into action. The Twi'leks try to gun him down, but we quickly learn how good Porter is with a lightsaber, as he throws up the sabacc cards he was holding and uses his lightsaber to reflect the blaster shots right through the center of each card. Porter tells the Twi'leks to drop their weapons and leave, and they make their escape without hesitation. We then get a flashback to Coruscant 25 years earlier, where a group of younglings are about to receive their first training sabers. They instantly start wailing on each other when a young Porter Engle notices a girl standing off on her own. All the younglings in this group were taken from different classes and put together into new ones, so this girl is feeling a little out of place. Porter quickly tries to be her friend, but she seems reluctant, saying that she doesn't have any friends nor does she need them. But Porter is able to convince her and she introduces herself as Barish Sylvan. We move back to the present where Porter and Barish are headed to the Office of the Frontier. The Office of the Frontier has a petition desk where people can come and request help via petition. The Jedi can go to this desk and choose a petition to complete. Porter and Barish learn that there are currently 201 active petitions, and Porter naturally picks the most difficult one, a local dispute on the planet of Ganzivore. The only issue is the system is outside of any standard trade routes, so they will need to find their own passage. Porter and Barish are discussing this when a group of Pathfinders overhears their conversation and offers to drop them off, as it is in the direction that they are going. While aboard, Porter introduces himself to the crew of the ship when the Jedi of the group recognizes his name and instantly challenges him to a duel. And based on Barish's reaction, this is a common thing. And I can see why. Porter goes on through the fight talking about how he wasn't the best duelist in his class, when he then lets go of his lightsaber and it continues to fight for him as he just stands off to the side, pulling out another lightsaber and winning the fight, saying that he just got better. Just in time too, as the pilot comes to tell them that they've arrived. The Pathfinder group also wants to make it clear that the comms have not been set up on this world yet, so they will be out of contact with the Republic. Porter assures them that everything will be fine as it is still a civilized world, but from the looks of things, this is more than just a local dispute. Overall, issue 1 was great and introduced Porter Engle in such a way that he may be one of my new favorite Jedi. Everything from his skill level and his demeanor is just great, and his sense of humor and quick responses gets a pretty good laugh out of me. His lines like, "Hey, I told you, no death today," and when Barish says he's ridiculous, he simply replies with, "No sister, I'm fantastic." It's so genuine that it almost feels sarcastic, and this attitude from a Jedi is just gold to me. And as an added plus, I love his lightsaber design. The golden guard gives it almost a fencing or cutlass look to it, and I think it's just so cool. Definitely a great character, and I'm really looking forward to his role throughout the rest of Phase 2. But what were your thoughts on The Blade Issue 1? Let us know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you to everyone who stuck around to this point in the video, and we hope to see you again very soon.